What's up guys, Infinity here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I realized I have video games, and I have Sony Vegas. I should make a gaming video. What even is this channel at this point? Honestly, I don't know, so let's just make a gaming video. And let's start it off by talking about a game where you can mine and craft. The gameplay of Forager is most comparable to something like Zelda combined with Minecraft. You walk around, get items, craft new things, get more items, and craft more things. I originally picked the game up at the end of last year. It was on sale at GameStop for about $15 or $20, and I gotta say, the packaging for the game was very well made. The game came with a cool mini poster and a sticker sheet. The game's case has really good cover art, and the back of the case is really well designed. In terms of the case, it's one of my favorites on the Nintendo Switch. And now, about the gameplay. So let's start a new save, and let's do the first few minutes of the game. So basically, you start off on a plot of land, and you need to get stone to build a furnace. After that, you keep mining things, and then keep upgrading things. And along the way, you'll unlock new crafting recipes, and you'll eventually get gold. Using gold, you can buy new tiles, which expands the area of the world you can be in. There is a maximum, it's not randomly generated, but I think the placement of the tiles is random. Eventually, you'll also come across a few dungeons. These dungeons can give you spells and items, and they can be a good place to farm mobs. You'll also find various NPCs who will give you quests, and though the rewards for the quests aren't always the best, they're still pretty fun to do. My favorite part of the game, by far, was the beginning hours of the game. Exploring the worlds, finding new items, unlocking new crafting tables, all of it was extremely satisfying and addictive. However, later in the game, the progression seems to slow down, and the mid-game is probably my least favorite part of the game. Once you get drones though, well, the game gets more broken than the bones of a kindergartner on a skateboard. Yeah, the drones basically do everything you can do, but better and more efficiently. You'll never have to worry about hunger, and the only time you'll have to worry about your health is if you hit yourself with an arrow. Which you probably won't do because there's not even a need to fight once you have enough drones. At that point, there's not really much point in doing the game, but it is extremely satisfying to walk around and see everything get completely destroyed, and that's probably what made the endgame extremely enjoyable for me. Just walking around, seeing all of my numbers go up, it was very satisfying. Once you get bored of watching your inventory numbers go up though, there's honestly not really anything else to do. I heard there's a new nuclear update, and that might add something, but for the sake of this video, I'm only talking about the base game. And for the base game, that might be one of its biggest problems. There's not really any clear objectives to do at the end of the game. You can keep increasing your drone count, but what's the point of that when you could already one-shot anything within a mile radius? Another potential flaw is that the game is pretty short. I beat it in about 10 hours. And while that might be a positive to some people, it also might be a negative to some other people. But for me, I think it was a bit of both. I usually don't complete games, I usually get extremely close to the end and then get bored and stop playing. But for Forager, I actually made it to the end game. But I was a bit disappointed at the end game of the game though. As stated earlier, there's not really much to do, apart from watch your numbers go up. But watching your numbers go up is very satisfying. I give the developers that. Overall, Forager was a pretty good game. Though it had its flaws, it's definitely worth picking up if you see it on sale. And that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and if you have any ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. And with that, I'm probably gonna never upload again. See you guys next time.